Hello, everybody. My name is Anthony Taylor, and the book that I read is called John Wooden on Leadership. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Anthony Taylor, and I graduated with Communication Studies. I am a football player here at Texas State, and I'm studying interdisciplinary studies for grad school. And the reason why I selected this book because I've heard a lot of good things about John Wooden and what he's done in the basketball world. He's won about 12 championships in basketball, so he's considered to be one of the best coaches ever. So I just wanted to learn why he was so successful, and I think this book has definitely opened my eyes in how I view myself as a leader and the things that I need to work on and the things that I'm already doing for my organization. So, whatever books y'all have out there, I hope that y'all eyes have been open to and how you view yourself as a leader in your organization and how you interact with people in your organization and how reading your book has changed you as a leader. Once again, I chose this book because I believed it would help me become a better leader. And it definitely has. And in my organization right now, my coaches see me as a leader for the team. So, like, just reading this book has really opened my eyes, and I've actually evaluated myself, seeing if I meet these qualities of being a leader. And I do sometimes, and there's sometimes I don't. But like after reading this book, like this book has definitely really opened my eyes. Like everybody can lead in their own way, and I lead in a different way compared to some other leader on my team. But I definitely, after reading this book, I have changed my habits, my actions, the way I go about things. Just taking little things from this book has really helped me. And this book is a good book for real, not just for my sport, but just for life in general. Like whatever job I want to own, just any organization can read this book. And I started interacting with my teammates differently. I started being there and encouraging them and being positive and just having that positive attitude towards them. And I've learned how to be patient and not get mad easily, and just how to be a teacher and just how to really lead. And I think this book has definitely helped me this whole spring to become better, to do better. And I could relate to this book because Coach, he's definitely won a lot, so we can relate a lot. Because even though it's basketball, if football still applies too. Like the same terms he used for basketball, he uses for football. And the examples he gives for basketball, I can give an example for football. So I can relate to Wooden because once again, he was a coach and he knows how to coach players. He used to be a player too, so he knows both sides of it. So, and he just knows how to be a winner. And I think that's what me and him could relate on, and that's why I got the book. That's why I chose the book because, once again, for Texas State football, we really haven't been good. So I just want to figure out a way how to better ourselves, especially for this last season of mine. I just want to learn. I need help trying to lead this team to a championship, and I think this book definitely will help me do that. So basically, the whole book is about his success that he had at UCLA, and he created this pyramid. It what makes he thinks this is what a leader should have in his qualities. A leader should be confident. Uh, a leader should have competitiveness and just other things that we have talked about in class actually. We've discussed this in our other book, in our other readings, and it's kind of like really talking the same thing what a leader should have. And he also talks about the lessons of leadership, and he gives examples of good and bad leadership. So what good leadership looks like, and what bad leadership looks like. And how he does that is he tells stories of like the players he's coached, or even other coaches that he's been around, or even himself. He tells stories about his UCLA coaching experience and how they went to championships and how they lost sometimes and all this other stuff. And then he also talks about the details of leadership, of being a leader. If all the good leaders are detail oriented, so they focus on the little things. They don't worry about the big things, but they focus on the little things. So they focus on how they eat, just little things, how they sleep, and all those little things are gonna matter. So he also talks about that and how big of a deal that is to be detail oriented, to pay attention to the small things instead of the big things. So everything that I read in this book was really true to my life and to football. It spoke to me in ways, it just opened my eyes just reading this book. Like it's crazy. And the first part he talks about is the foundation for my leadership. So basically, he created this pyramid, and this pyramid is what defines a leader. A leader should have these qualities in this pyramid. So, like competitiveness, poise, confidence, skill, team spirit, self control, alertness, initiative, intentness, friendship, loyalty, cooperation, and enthusiasm. And these are things that a leader should have. To be a successful leader, he thinks that you need to have all these qualities to become a successful leader. And then the second part of the book that he talks about is lessons in leadership. So he talks about staying committed to what you say you're going to do as a leader, being honest, having integrity, being dedicated, committed to the work and your teammates. This is really important, and that was a really good point in the book that I liked. And then the third part was lessons from my notebook. So that was the last final third part at the end of the book. But that was really good because he talked about just learning from your mistakes, like writing down things that happened that day will help you become a better leader. You will approach things differently next time because you know that was a mistake. Learning from your mistakes, that was a good one. Learning from your mistakes as a leader and not repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again um, will separate yourself from others. He gave really good examples from his own experience. So I believe that's what made it really easy to get his point across of what he was trying to say. And I think that really helped me because he put it in sports terms. I know that's really how I learned is you put it in sports terms or in a situation in the game. I just believe that really helped me understand the concepts and the theories that he was just trying to say in the book. Yeah, so I recommend everybody to read this book because this book is amazing. It is amazing, and if you take out time to analyze it and critique your own self and where you are in your leadership and view yourself as a leader, you definitely would learn and you definitely would take action to change how you see yourself in leadership. I know I have definitely taken action in the way I lead my team for Texas State. I even have my coaches coming up to me saying that my leadership role on the team is improving, and they want it to get better. So that just tells me that I'm taking what I've learned from this book and I am applying it to my life. I am applying it to my organization, and I see that as a success. And still, currently, right now, I'm still like learning. I'm still picking out parts in this book, and I'm trying to really apply it to my life. And I think everybody, I recommend everybody, please, 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 to get this book because this book will really help you. Um, and if you apply it to your life, it definitely will change you. It definitely will change you. It will open your eyes, and you can view yourself as where you are in your leadership and your leadership in the organization. Like I don't know what to say, like because it's really good. So I just recommend y'all to read it, and yeah.